Hello everybody, welcome. Today we're going to be working on Unit 4, Lesson number 8, how much in each group. So you've already been working on determining the number of groups, you've been working on determining the fraction of a group, but now you're going to be working on determining how much or the number in each group. Now keep in mind for today's lesson, you're going to be working with groups greater than 1. Okay, so each individual group should be greater than 1. Okay, let's get started here. So the first question, remember when reading, always try to highlight the most important information. So to make 5 batches of brownies, 15 cups of flour are required to make 5 batches total. Okay, how many cups are needed for only 1 batch? So let's take a look here. It looks like we already have our 5 batches right here. 1 batch, 2 batch, 3 batch, 4 batch, 5 batches. And what are we divided into each one? 15 total cups of flour. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our 15 cups right here. That way we will understand that our 15 cups are going to be divided equally amongst these 5 batches. Now, what are we trying to determine? Well, we're trying to determine how much is in only 1 batch. 1 batch. Okay, so let's put our 1 batch here, right? So we can figure out how much is in each one. Okay, so for all of these questions, I want you to create a diagram similar to this. It's going to help you organize your thinking. Okay, so let's try some numbers out. What if we first try out 2 in each batch? 2, 4, 6, 8. It's not going to be enough. That only gets us 10, and we need to get to 15, okay? Well, let's try another number. We know it's bigger than 2, so let's try 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Excellent. So we understand that 3 are needed for each batch. 3 cups of flour are needed for each batch in order to make 5 total batches of brownies. Now, division equation. Remember with division, we always start from the top and go down. That's going to be division. So we have 15 divided by 5 groups equals 3. And multiplication, remember multiplication is always the inverse. Go the other way for multiplication. So instead of starting with 15, we're going to start with 3. 3 times 5 equals 15. Okay, so if you're able to duplicate this for all of your questions, you're going to be very successful. All right, so for the next one, David uses 140 stickers, right? 140 stickers. Let me highlight that. To cover 7 walls in his house. How many stickers did he put on each wall? So 140 stickers to cover 7 walls in his house. How many stickers did he put on each wall? Okay, so let's figure this out first. Looks like we have 7 total walls. So let's go ahead and make our 7 total groups. 1 wall, 2 walls, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total walls. And how many stickers does he have on each wall? Well, not on each wall, we don't know that, but he has 140 total stickers that he must divide equally amongst these walls. Okay, so now we're looking to determine how much is on each wall. How much is on each wall? Okay, so let's try some numbers out. Remember with division, we need an equal number in each group, right? So let's try, I'm going to go ahead and try 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That only gets us 70, but we need 140. But what we know is 70 is half of 140 because 7 is half of 14. So with that said, we need a number that's double. So instead of 10, let's do 20 and see if that gets us the right answer. Okay, Let's do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Excellent work. So we know that on each wall we need 20 stickers. Okay, so let's make our division sentence. We know that with the division we go from the top to the bottom. So that means we have to do 140 divided by 7 total walls gets us 20. And with multiplication, we go the opposite way because that's just the way it works. Multiplication's opposite. Opposite, inverse. That means we now do 20 times 7 equals 140. Okay? So hopefully you should be getting the hang of this. This next one might be a little bit different. In this next one, we're going to have to do some fractional lengths, and you're going to find out why soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this question. Clarence divided 8 sandwiches between 3 friends. How much of a sandwich did each of his friends receive? So in this time, his groups are 3 friends. He has 3 total friends. 1 friend, 2 friends, 3 friends. And how many sandwiches is he dividing between them? 8 sandwiches. 8 sandwiches will be divided between his 3 friends. So we need to figure out how much each friend is receiving. How much each friend is receiving. Okay? Well, let's try some numbers out here. Okay? Let's do 2, 4, 6. Now that's not enough. Well, let's try another number that's slightly bigger than 2. Oops. 3, 6, 9. That's too much. So we know the number must be between 2 and 3. So let's go ahead and leave our 2's there. 2 sandwiches, 4 sandwiches, 6 sandwiches. And now we have 2 left to divide between the 3. So what's 2 divided by 3? 2 divided by 3 groups. Now, if you see a 2 divided by 3, all you have to do is take those numbers and stack them. 2 divided by 3 equals 2/3. Just like 4 divided by 5 equals 4/5. Just like 9 divided by 12 equals 9/12. You just stack those numbers. So 2 divided by 3 will equal 2/3, 2/3, 2/3, 2/3. So that means that each friend gets exactly 2 2/3 of a sandwich. So once again, division equation, we go from the top to the bottom. So we know that 8 divided by 3 equals 2 2/3. Just like if we reverse it for our multiplication, inverse, 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 2 2/3 times 3 equals 8. So hopefully now you feel pretty good about determining the number in each group. Remember to make sure that all of your groups are equal. Thank you for tuning in, and good luck with this assignment.